Hello, I'm David Hunt, and welcome to Staying Alive. It's a panel show about our ageing community. Gordon, welcome.
How are you today, David?
I'm very well. And Greg, welcome to you.
David, fantastic being here.
And who's this young lass sitting next to me?
Oh, this young lass is Leanne from Switchboard, David. How are
good
you?
old Switchboard. Good, thank you. Now, our topic today is going to be that cursed word that we don't like to talk about, but going into a retirement village or putting your partner into a retirement village, people get really quite stubborn about it. You know, like I know my mother would have never have gone into
like
one.
an aged care facility
Yeah.
rather than a village, like being only gay in the village.
Just
Yeah,
about,
only gay in
well,
the
what about
village.
retirement villages? You
Yeah,
know,
that's a
there are
different-
retirement villages, which is another thing altogether, rather
right.
than nursing home and retirement homes.
Yeah. Well, an auntie of mine went into one of those retirement villages that then went into aged facility when she got unwell. So therefore, it was a nice little stepping stone
Yeah,
for
bit of a
her, which is good. And they're so popular now. But there isn't any at this stage for our community, is there?
Well, would you want to live in an all-gay community? This
That's
is
a
the
good
point.
question.
This is the point. Would you always want to live in an all-gay community? Because I have a lot of straight friends, and I get on very well with, and I get on very well with gay friends, of course.
Yep.
But do you want to be just stuck in one area with just purely gay people?
A lot of people would.
Yeah, I suppose a lot of people would.
I know, because a lot of people that I know, all their friends are gay. You know, they don't have anyone else apart from family, of course.
It's almost like a very strange version of Survivor, isn't it? Outlive, outlast. You know, who can survive the soft food longer than everyone else?
Like I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
That's
I
right.
think.
And what if Mardi Gras comes up when My Kitchen Rules final's on? You know?
And there's a big argument.
And you know, like, well, and imagine how many feather boas and all that there would be.
Imagine the music,
the
pipe
music.
music.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if the idea of having a gay-specific retirement village is about the level of care and acceptance, whereas if we worked on mainstream facilities to have totally 100% across the board inclusive services for everybody, we'd be comfortable anyway.
Well, here's a new model. Why not a traditional retirement home? Why don't we do the Scandinavian model where you have 20, 30 people sharing a group of houses together, and in that house you have different ages. We have gay people that are in their 20s, you have gay people in their 30s, 50s, people in their 80s, and you have people in their 90s.
Wow,
And
I've
you have that respectful model of people living
Reflecting
together.
a community.
Yeah, a real community.
Because a group of my friends have always said one day we'll buy a house and all share it together, you know, creating our own like little community. But it's not going to happen.
Well, the price of housing these days, and you have to have a big house.
Yes,
It's
And
not
you need
gonna-
a big house, so you can all escape. But what you need to do is buy a block of apartments and all be in that block. So therefore, you're sharing your, like leading your own life, but then sharing. A
And
common,
legally it's easier too, because I can just imagine in a shared house like that, one person passes away and their family comes in and starts looking at
Yep.
wills, and it's
Yep.
just it would create havoc.
It's like a gay number 96.
Yeah, oh, that's going back.
That goes back a fair while,
Goes
doesn't
by,
it?
yes.
That's
Don.
showing our age. That's showing
Don,
our
and what was his partner's name?
Yes,
I can't
Gordon and Don.
Was it you?
Yeah,
Were you in number 96?
No, dear, no.
So Gordon,
And have a go.
I knew the writer of it.
Can you see yourself living in one of those facilities?
I don't.
Like when you get
I don't
a little
really
bit
know.
older?
I don't really know. I have as I was mentioning to you before about this elderly friend of mine who's straight. He's 92, and that's where my boyfriend lives with him and sort of helps support him. But the old boy helps support the boyfriend as well. You know.
Yeah, it's a two-way street,
It's a
isn't
two-way
it?
street. Yeah. But myself, I don't think I'd want to live in a nursing home. Actually, I don't think I could probably put up with that. It'd be all right if I was gaga and you wouldn't know what was going on around you.
Yeah,
That
well,
would
that's
be
going to
fine.
happen any moment.
That's going to happen any moment, you're right. But if I ever went into one of those places, there's no way I'm going to go into the closet.
No. And I
Which
don't
does
think
happen.
you...
I've been
Which
out
does
of the
happen.
closet for so bloody
And there's no
long.
closet big enough to contain you, Gordon.
That's
you know?
exactly right.
Your
I'm-
record
I'm-
collection, your
and I'm-
78s and your...
And I'm not looking for the witch in the wardrobe either.
Yeah. But there's also the stuff about being physically able to care
Oh,
for
yes,
yourself
yes.
too. So
Yeah.
it might be that you're still okay mentally,
Mentally.
but you're just unable to be mobile or
Yeah.
take care of yourself
Yeah.
as,
That's
as you
exactly
wish.
right,
So
yeah.
What if the nursing home was a snow cone free zone, David? How would you cope with that?
you mean
that's not a
snow
euphemism for
domes?
anything, is it? I was like,
Well, I wouldn't go in. I'm sorry. I collect snow domes, for those that don't know, and I've got almost 1,000, and people now bring them back from all over the world for me,
You'd
which
need
I'm
2 rooms.
very...
David,
well,
they
I
could-
had to storage for
But
them.
David, if they put the house in a snow dome, would you live in it?
I would live in it, Gordon.
Okay, right.
Yes,
We'll
I'll
have
be
to
the
find-
first.
We'll have to find a big glass bowl in the house
Yeah,
underneath it.
and
for
I
you.
can do a reality show of me living in a snow dome, and the whole world could see it. Yeah.
Because the other issue too is the financial implications of all of this.
Oh,
it's okay
yeah.
if you've got the money, but it costs a heap to go into an aged care facility.
I can't afford it.
Well, I know Matrix have actually partnered a few years ago now with Housing Victoria,
That's right.
and they've got the 2 new apartments, I think they're
In
2 or
Northcote.
3 in Brunswick.
Northcote, Brunswick, something
Yeah,
like that.
and they
whatever.
actually give those to older lesbians who have low incomes for life. And then when that person eventually moves on, either to a facility or passes away, then that
So
real estate becomes available
Another
again.
woman goes into it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And how long's that been
It's
happening?
probably been about 3 years now.
Right, and how's it working? Have you
Very
heard?
well, yeah, no,
Yeah?
very, very well. It's a
Apparently
great
it goes
model.
very, very well.
Right.
Yeah.
And Matrix had some input into the actual design. So they bought the apartments off the plan
Right.
and they had some input into making them more accessible in terms of, the showering area and all of those sorts of things.
Which
So
is a
that
way to
might be a
go.
good model to use
Which is a
too.
good way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the idea about a block of flats sounds very, very good.
Yeah, it's a great way.
What
But
about your block of flats? You're the handyman?
yes, I'll shove everyone else out because I'm the only gay in the village in my units. There's only 14. But it's what about that partner? If you've got a partner and all of a sudden they need that extra help and you can't do it because you're getting older as well. And some people are really stubborn and won't take that step to go into those
Well, it's
facilities,
a
will they?
huge change, a huge life change.
Well,
Yeah.
you basically lose your total independence. That's and
But
we've
you
all
might- you-
and
you
we've
have to
grown
be
up with with being independent people.
But David's been looking for a partner for a while. I'd generously give him my demented partner, and he could be your partner, David. How's that?
Gee, thanks. Oh, I thought you were going to be the demented person.
think I
You're gonna
probably
hang
will be.
On to me.
Yeah,
It is a hard situation because, the older you get, the more stubborn you often get as well.
Well, sometimes it's difficult to see what you actually need because you think you're okay. And
Yeah.
sometimes you need someone who's got a little bit more objectivity about how things are going. And particularly in a relationship, sometimes the partner, the carer in a relationship, doesn't want to say, I can't do this anymore because, you might have made a pact that we're going to look out for each other for the rest of our lives.
Well, I had a couple of friends that they were together, another couple of friends that were together a very long time, and one of them got very, very elderly, but the other partner looked after him until he passed away.
Yeah.
At home,
Look, there is so much more we could talk about with this topic as well. We can just talk about anything because that's the sort of people we are.
We need our naps too.
We need our afternoon disco naps. We certainly need them. Greg, Leanne and Gordon, thank you so much for
Thanks,
being on the
David.
panel. And thank you for watching, staying alive, and we'll see you again soon.